Welcome, dear friends, to the Crimson Academy's course on the Call of the Divine Beloved, Selected Mystical Works of Baha'u'llah. Dear friends, in this section, we are going to give an introduction to the Rashh-i Amá, the clouds of the realms above. Dear friends, the Rashh-i Amá is a poem of Baha'u'llah. And dear friends, to our knowledge, Baha'u'llah's first tablet was a poem in Persian, Rashḥ-i Amá, revealed in the Sia Chal of Tehran soon after the descent of the Most Great Spirit upon his radiant soul. It is a song of victory and joy. Although its language is elusive, his divine experience is clearly proclaimed. In every line he extols the glory of God, of which he had become the embodiment, and in every phrase he unveils the spiritual worlds which were then manifested within his soul. Although consisting of only 19 lines, this poem in itself constitutes a mighty book. Within it are contained the potentialities, the character, the power, and the glory of 40 years of divine revelation to come. It announces the glad tidings of the release of spiritual energies, which are described by Baha'u'llah in such terms as the wafting of the divine musk-laden breeze, the appearance of the ocean of the cause of God, the sounding of the trumpet blast, the flow of the living waters, the warbling of the nightingale of paradise, and the appearance of the maid of heaven. Dear friends, in language supremely beautiful and soul-stirring, he attributes these energies to himself. It is in this ode that Baha'u'llah disclosed for the first time one of the unique features of his revelation, namely the advent of the day of God, which at this early stage in his ministry he clearly associated with himself. In this poem, he also identified his revelation with the day foretold in Islam when the well-known saying, "I am he," would be fulfilled. I signifies the person of the manifestation of God, that is Baha'u'llah, and he is the designation of God himself. This is an indication of the greatness of his revelation. Speaking with the voice of God, Baha'u'llah indeed proclaimed in many of his tablets, "I am God." This identity with God, however, is in the realm of God's attributes and not of his essence, which is, according to Baha'u'llah, immensely exalted beyond every human attribute, such as corporeal existence, ascent and descent, egress and regress. Far be it from his glory that human tongue should adequately recount his praise, or that human heart comprehend his fathomless mystery. He is and hath ever been veiled in the ancient eternity of his essence, and will remain in his reality everlastingly hidden from the sight of men. And dear friends, this was from the Kitab-i-Iran, page 63. One of the traditions of Shia Islam states that when the Promised One appears, he will utter one word which will cause people to flee him. Baha'u'llah has explained in a tablet that this word is the changing of he into I. Instead of saying, "He is God," the manifestation in this day will say, "I am God." and people bereft of understanding and insight will turn away from him. The revelation of this joyful and wondrous poem in the Siyaj Hall at a time when he was still weighed down by so much suffering is yet another proof of the vitality and vigor of Baha'u'llah's indomitable spirit. It is also noteworthy that only this one tablet, as far as we can gather, was revealed in the land of his birth, a land to which he was devoted and which was the cradle of his revelation.